Welcome to the Star Wars special of GeekastX. I'm Sean.
I'm Brian.
And then Jake is going to come in a little later. Today we have a special guest, a friend of mine. He has been known to do the Kessel Run in less than 12 parsecs. Has a beard comparable to that of Obi-Wan Kenobi, but he's a little short to be a stormtrooper. I'd like to introduce Sebastian.
Good to be here, Sean. You told me when we got out of work you had a joke, and that was fitting.
Did you love it?
I appreciate it. I love that. I was worried when you said you had a joke, but that was kind of awesome. So.
Yeah, dude.
It's good to be here, guys. Thanks for having me.
All right.
Welcome.
Oh, I meant to say Star Wars aficionado in there, but whatever.
That's all right.
Yeah, man.
That was epic, Sean. Thank you.
That was you strung it all together. That was amazing.
Yeah, I actually practiced it all the way home, so I didn't flub it, but I ended up flubbing it anyway. All right, let's do some plugs really quick. We'd like to thank Nerd Overload for hosting our podcast. If you want to check
Overload.
Yeah. nerdoverload.com. Check out our podcast there. I think it's nerdoverload/GeekastX. Then we're on iTunes. Check out us, GeekastX on iTunes. Then we have the Facebook.com/The Geekazoid Official. And then Jake is on Twitter at all at stake Jake. And I think that's all. Oh, we're also on YouTube. GeekastX is on YouTube, so let's get right into it. So Jake sent me a couple of questions, but I think I'm just gonna wing it. Should we just like?
Are you gonna X-wing it?
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, X-wing it. All right. So tell us, Sebastian, like, where did your love for Star Wars begin? Like,
okay. I mean, how long do we got? I could go all night with that one. But no.
We've been talking about like, what if we record so long we have to make it a 2-part episode?
There you go. No, my love for Star Wars started back in 1996 when I was cleaning out my room and I found this VHS with all 3 of them on there. Mm-hmm. And I asked my parents, "Am I allowed to watch this thing?" My dad's like, "I don't care." And that was it. So just this VHS that it was I guess you could say it was a bootleg.
Right, yeah.
Had the trilogy on it, and it just ever since. And then, yeah, the special editions into the prequels, and I am not a prequel hater.
Did you start with episode 4, and watch the rest of them, or was it any kind of particular order?
No, it was 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Just, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The first one I saw was Empire, and it's just been a long love affair since then.
Right, yeah. I don't remember where it started, but I remember as soon as I saw it, like, the lightsaber go, I'm like, this is all I ever want to watch ever again. But, yeah, I mean, with Brian being my older brother, I'm sure he was watching it, and then I walk in like, what is this? I need more.
Oh, yeah. I definitely... We would like when we'd have showers and junk, we'd get wrapped up in towels and be
yeah.
Yeah.
Wrap the towel, not like wrap the towel around a head, like,
like a hood.
No, it'd be like a robe, yeah.
Yeah, like a robe.
Yeah, and then we always like play with swords and stuff, and I think like from Star Wars, like I almost tried out for what was it, Flag, just to spin stuff around and be like, check this out in high school,
Right.
Oh.
I was doing that stuff all during childhood.
I still do it. I'm not gonna lie. I have a toy lightsaber and I spin it around.
I don't care how old you are, as long as the cardboard things from wrapping paper are still cardboard, I will always have a lightsaber.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the funny thing is, like, I'm almost 25 and I just got a new van and the doors are automatic, and whenever I'm holding my daughter, I'm like, check this out. And then I move my hand so it looks like I'm using the force to open the doors.
Oh, dude! Whenever I go to the store, I always like put my hand out in front of me. So like,
yeah.
I mean,
I do that. I do that to my wife. I'm like, let me get that for you. And Jake is actually supposed to come up and visit. I think next Saturday, and he said we're gonna have a massive, because he wants to go Christmas shopping. He said we're gonna try to have like a massive lightsaber duels in the aisles, and like we should record it.
Oh, epic!
Yeah. I'm excited. So, alright. Do you like the prequels? Do you have like a stance on those, Sebastian? Or
me? I love them. I mean, they have their faults, but I love them because here's the thing: I was of the age where they were more for me when they were made. So, if you break down the fandom, people of a certain generation don't like them, and even people in my generation don't like them. But to me, they just spoke to me, and I think it's because it sort of awakened the industry of yeah, it awakened the industry of visual effects to me, which is what I went to college for and stuff. So
yeah, dude.
Yeah, it just the whole innovation. I enjoy the stories. Episode 2, that's probably my least favorite of all 6. But
really,
yeah. So yeah, I like. See, here's where I'm probably gonna be the only one to say this. I enjoy Phantom Menace, and I know.
Hold on.
I know.
Hold on. Can I ask you one question?
Yes, sir.
Do you have kids?
No.
No.
I'm the only one who has kids.
Okay. Well, when you do have kids, can we all agree original trilogy first?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Awesome.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
Well, I was gonna say I have always said since my daughter was born that I don't want her to know Darth Vader is Luke's father. Like I want her to be surprised.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah. Yes.
But since it's so old, it's like saying like Smaug dies in The Hobbit. Like it's such an old thing.
What?
Everybody knows it.
What?
Right. Spoiler.
Yeah.
So what are the things about Phantom Menace that you enjoy?
Darth Maul, duh.
Darth Maul, it is
double lightsaber.
It's the backstory. I mean, what more? Here's the thing I'll ask, because I thought about this, because I had a feeling I'd be, saying I love the Phantom Menace. You would ask, what would you want? What did you see when Episode 1 was coming out? What would be the story for Episode 1 if you were to direct it?
First of all, better actors.
I love Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson,
right?
Well, Liam Neeson in a block of wood. And then a kid.
No, dude. What's his name? Hold on, don't tell me. Ewan McGregor? He's awesome.
Yeah, in like Train Spotting and other movies he's in.
I know. I gotta say it wasn't. I liked the movie, but I thought it was weird that there's such.
He was better in Moulin Rouge.
I thought there was a huge gap. It was weird that there's such a huge gap between 1 and 2. You know what I mean? Because like in Episode 1, Anakin's like a little kid, but in like Episode 2, he's like a young adult.
A rapist.
What?
He's a rapist.
How is he a rapist?
Have you watched Honest Trailers Episode 2?
No.
At the end of it, they point out the fact that he's always looking at Padme with rape eyes.
Oh. He's always creeping on her.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, see, we're Episode 2. Well, yes, it's probably the least favorite of everybody. The Clone Wars animated series really kind of redeemed that movie.
Right. I was gonna say the same thing.
In fact, I'm kind of gearing up and getting ready to get into it.
You mean the Clone Wars TV show or the Clone Wars movie? Okay.
The animated. Well, I mean, the movie is part of the animated series.
Yeah, it was like the kickoff, and then.
Yeah, so I mean that really, if you watch that TV series, it kind of redeems some qualities of Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, definitely. Also, I like the TV series because it involves Sam Witwer, and he's
Sam.
I love Sam Witwer.
Do you guys watch Rebels at all?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We've talked about it a couple times at work, and I've only gotten like halfway into the first episode. It's really hard to watch TV with an infant.
It's awesome. It's awesome. I recommend it to anybody.
I like it. I've only seen like 3 episodes maybe, but from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Freddie Prinze Jr. is in it.
Really?
Oh, he's awesome.
Yeah.
See, the thing about it that I loved, like as soon as I saw the trailers, I noticed the Macquarie influences right away, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be awesome.
And the thing about it is, it's more fun. While I love the Clone Wars, I will say this: you take George out of the picture and let the creators get back to sort of that original trilogy vibe. The show has that sort of Empire Strikes Back, always on the run kind of vibe
Yeah.
to it.
That's my favorite out of all the Star Wars films.
Right. I mean, it's not
Empire.
I think
necessarily
it's everybody's favorite out of all the Star Wars films.
right.
It's
But
like
it's
that's
not
how you know who a true Star Wars fan is. You know, you always ask Jedi or Empire, and they'll be like Empire. And you're like, good.
Is that why you asked me that the other day?
No, I mean, yeah, maybe a little bit.
Okay.
Jake was telling me how we were talking about like the lightsaber duels, and he goes like, oh, I love the final one, and he was referring to the one in Empire, and I'm like, the one in Jedi, that wasn't that good. Like he doesn't even fight for that very long before he's just like, let me look at you with my own eyes and all that stuff. And
Hold on. Whoa. You're saying the Jedi fight wasn't good?
no, I'm just saying I liked the one in Empire a little bit better because that's when you get the whole big reveal. You know, like he cuts off his hand and all that stuff.
Oh, I disagree. The Jedi one to me is better.
I mean, they both are good on their own.
They both are
merits,
good, but here's the thing: the
I have
Jedi
to-
one is. I mean, it's finally the father and son confrontation.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Jedi one is definitely the superior one.
I guess so. Okay, yeah, you're right. I will agree because it is after he's been trained and
Right.
You get that whole. Is that when they did the lapel thing where like he might go to the dark side and it falls and then like it's white underneath. And
Oh, it's
supposed to
white and
do the
yeah,
symbolic. Oh, he was on the light side the whole time.
yep,
What?
Yeah.
yeah.
You're saying something I don't even know.
What? No way.
What?
You are the Star Wars expert. That's why I
What
brought
are
you
you-
on.
Are you talking about his costume?
Yeah. He has this whole black outfit, right? And then
Right.
His Jedi leotard.
Yeah.
and then his it's like it falls down like from the shoulder, the little
Oh.
yeah, and then it's white underneath because like there was a point where you thought he might go to the dark side, and then it falls and it shows that it's white underneath. Just
JK.
Okay.
Yeah, like
a little bit
yeah.
of symbolism going on.
yeah,
Yeah,
heavy.
totally.
Okay.
Heavy.
Actually, I think that there's a lot of deep moments. I was showing Sebastian a couple of things from like the comic books.
Oh, yeah?
That I thought were, yeah, like the one where it's Vader and he's looking at C-3PO's head. He's like holding it.
Oh, and he's
And it's
like,
like a flashback.
it's head to head, and
Yeah.
he's like remembering it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was. I thought that would have been.
Yeah, that was pretty deep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Deep panel.
And
that's
then,
one of my favorites.
And then there's I showed him the crossover with Indiana Jones and
That was messed
Oh,
up.
Yeah,
yeah,
That-
it's so good. That's one
that
of my
was
favorites.
really good. Yeah.
Hmm. So are we waiting? Sorry to interrupt, but are we waiting on Jake, or are we going to talk about the trailer?
I mean, we can. Well, I was gonna ask if like I wanted to like talk about like behind the scenes stuff maybe a little bit.
Oh,
Like, you
that's-
know what I mean? Like alternate.
That's my wheelhouse.
Yeah. So like, I wanted to go back to the thing with the final duel. I was reading online how there was like an alternate ending where like Luke was supposed to pick up the helmet and like put it on and become the new Darth Vader.
What?
I've never heard that.
You know,
Yeah.
I was reading that online the other day and I was like, what? Because like I read a lot of stuff, but that was something I was really surprised to read. Yeah, like
I know Leia was supposed to be a Jedi.
yeah, there
but
was like this
they
whole long
toyed with
post.
that idea.
There's like this whole long post where it shows like what is it? A New Hope, and then like a deleted scene where Luke is like wearing like a silly hat and he's like being all teen angsty, and I'm glad they cut that from the film. And then like he's talking about going to like an academy or whatever, and he has like this friend who's all like, no,
Biggs.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I like that scene. I don't think it fit in the movie,
right, yeah.
but I mean, it's a good scene. It's not bad.
And then and then
You mean the pilot?
yeah,
Biggs the pilot?
yeah, he was
Yeah,
supposed to have a
Biggs.
larger role, but then
Okay.
they cut it. And then one of the other deleted scenes was the unedited version of the scene with Jabba, where
yeah.
he's the slug dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's that fat guy that
Yeah,
looks like he's from like 16th century Venice.
yeah,
Yes.
Scottish accent.
The Scottish guy wearing the Wookiee pelt, I guess you
Yeah.
could say.
Yeah, they had that in there, and then there was another one. Oh, it was the Greedo, the Han shot first or whatever scene, where it was more Western style, in a sense where like it was literally like a shot like a spaghetti Western, and then there's the scene where like they cut to Han and he's like literally making out with some random chick, and then they cut back to Luke and Obi-Wan, and then the whole like
yeah.
yeah, like I have the what is it? I have the death sentence on 12 systems.
Yeah.
Like, well, you should be careful then. then he cuts off its arm and stuff.
Yeah. That's.
You want to know two things in Jedi that, I mean, I guess since I'm on a podcast, this is my first podcast, by the way, to anyone who's listening. So
You're doing great.
All right. Two
Yeah,
things, since we're talking about Jedi and behind the scenes, that I always spot that always bug me. Let me ask you guys if you've ever spotted them. The shot where
Where he kicks him and he misses?
No, where Luke chops off Vader's hand,
Mm-hmm.
and they frame up the shot on Luke, and behind him you can see out the window. Look at that shot. That is some of the worst space background in the entire saga.
Really?
It's not tracked. It's not tracked at all. It's shifting all over the place.
Really? I'll have to
And then,
go watch
yeah,
that.
go look at that. And then the second is the camera's like up and over Vader and Luke fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Just seconds before he cuts off his hand. Look at the shadow. They didn't rotoscope the shadow. So you see the two steel poles they're fighting with.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, they didn't, I guess, time and money. They didn't go in and rotoscope in the shadow of the lightsaber. So it's just these two giant steel poles they're fighting with.
That's funny.
Cool.
Yeah. No, I thought you were gonna say when they're on Jabba's barge and they they break out Leia in her slave outfit, and he goes to kick some dude. It's right before R2 shoots him his saber. He runs and he goes to kick a dude and completely doesn't make any contact, but the guy throws his head back like he was kicked. Like there's a good like foot, 12 inches between him and Luke, and it's ridiculous. He force kicked him.
I thought you guys were going to talk about like plot hole issues, like why doesn't Obi-Wan remember C-3PO and R2-D2 when he first meets them? Or like why does Leia remember her mom when she died in childbirth?
That one. I've heard a lot of debates on that one.
I heard like a whole like how like when Lucas claims it was originally supposed to be this huge saga, that's a lie, and that like he like did the first one and then the second one made it up as he went along, but then once he made the second one, he like
Oh yeah, the guy that helped him write the script in the first one died, so it was totally him on the second one. But he did come up with the Darth Vader.
Sorry to bother. That's the episode 5.
What is it?
The person who helped him write that was can't remember her name right now. It was a woman, I believe, and she died.
Yeah.
She episode 4 he wrote by himself. She died. Now see, here's the thing. I heard I listened to this podcast. Do you mind if I plug another podcast?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, I listened to another great Star Wars podcast, Rebel Force Radio. Anyone out there who wants to listen to it? They broke it down pretty well. And they said, you know how everyone says, well, Lawrence Kasdan wrote episode 5, and they give him the credit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that's not the case. Well, yes, Lawrence did write it. George, after this woman died of cancer, went back pretty much to square one and wrote a large chunk of episode 5, and then brought Lawrence in, and they both kind of, worked on it and massaged it into the script we know.
Oh, okay. I see.
I like your use of the word massage.
Yeah, right? That's what I was about to say.
I was searching for a word.
Great verbiage, man. Great verbiage.
I was searching for a word, and I'm like, I guess I could say massage?
Mold. What was I gonna say? Oh, what about the scene where, do you guys ever see that meme where it's like most dangerous weapon in the galaxy points
points to his face.
Yeah. That's what I was going at. Well, that's gonna lead to my question. Whose lightsaber do you like the most? Because like this is gonna lead into like kind of like the new lightsaber. I mean I like Darth Maul's, obviously.
Yeah, you have one.
I do have a Darth Maul lights. Oh, what about Starkiller? I like the dual backwards wielding.
I'm gonna go with Obi-Wan.
The
prequel Obi-Wan.
Okay, like episode 1 or the
episode 1, 2, and 3. It's all 3 is different in 3.
Yeah, he changes it. Yeah.
Yeah, the episode 1 and 2. I just like that shape of the lightsaber.
Or wait, his is the one. No, in episode 1, doesn't he have like this weird ball thing at the end? But
it's half a ball. It's like half a sphere.
Yeah, and it has like these prongs on it, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But then in episode 2 and 3, it's the one that that Luke gets, right? No, that's
No. In episode 2, it's the same as 1, and then 3, it's different. I think.
crap, dude. You know what? I pride myself on being able to knowing the lightsabers, but I can't picture it in my head right now for some reason.
No, I think. Oh no, I'm kind of looking it up as we talk here. Here's a still of him from episode 3. Yeah, it's different.
It is okay. What's it look like?
It's If I can go back.
It's not like Luke's lightsaber with the weird. The pointed neck, the thin neck thing at the beginning.
No, because remember Anakin's saber at the end of episode 3 is the one Luke gets in episode 4. I guess you could say Luke's in episode 6 is very similar to Obi-Wan's in episode 3. Now that I look at it.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Yeah, because I know doesn't the one that the Anakin's looks very similar to how his looks like as Darth Vader, only a little more.
Yes.
A little less Sithy.
Yeah. I think you're right.
Yeah, I like how like each one has like kind of like a different like fighting style. Like if you look at like Count Dooku, his is like tilted, so his is like more of a fencing kind of deal.
Mm-hmm.
But that's how I think like the new lightsaber looks like a claymore. So that maybe he's going to be doing like the Scottish like wide swipes and stuff. And I don't know why people are complaining about it. Like they're like, oh, it doesn't even look like it's practical. It's like, well, it's a fictional weapon in a fictional universe, so they can do what they want with it.
Well, I told you my theory on it.
Yes, yeah. You can repeat that. I don't think I was recording at the time.
Okay, it's not just about George's theory of it being his original vision of it being more of a heavier weapon.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at that saber in the trailer, I don't think it's the saber. If you look at the blade, it's more fire and electric.
Uh-huh.
And the two parts coming out of the sides look like fire.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, like an exhaust system.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is more of a sad attempt at building a saber, or it's some ancient weapon whoever this figure is found.
That's a good hypothesis. I do like though that like that it's like unstable. I think that's really cool.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen what is it, Palpatine? Have you ever seen his lightsaber? It's really small. It's like almost like Yoda size small.
I'm a fan of Luke's in Jedi.
Oh, when it's green.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too. We used to have a TV remote that was shaped like that.
Yeah,
when you push the buttons, you make the noises. Yeah. And I own a Darth Maul lightsaber, which is pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It's like when it fully extends, it's like, I mean, it's a toy, but when it fully extends, it's like 8 feet across.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly. Alright, and yeah, what else did you guys think was cool about the trailer?
Are we going into trailer talk?
Yeah, Jake's like a half hour late. He said he'd be here at 4:15. Not my problem.
Okay, are we going into trailer talk?
I like the speeder.
The little R2 speeder guy?
Yeah.
I wonder how that is. Is that like supposed to be like a magnet? Is he floating or is it like a wheel?
I don't know, but I'm going to go for the obvious here and say the Millennium Falcon.
Oh yeah, that's the part that like literally I was grinning from ear to ear.
Oh, I can't stop every time I watch it.
It hurt.
Did you guys catch the satellite? It's a different satellite.
Yeah, it's square.
Yeah. Now, hold on a second about that. Can you believe people are complaining about that?
No.
They want to complain about everything.
I know.
I can't believe people are complaining about it, period.
And I think, do you guys go to Ain't It Cool News?
Sometimes.
The site?
I go to comingsoon.com.
Well, I mean, Ain't It Cool News is run by a guy named Harry Knowles. He's pretty well known. He tweeted he watched Return of the Jedi the night the trailer came out, and he screenshotted that scene where the circular dish gets knocked off, and his only comment was, "Did everyone forget about this?"
Oh, that's funny.
So
cool.
I like the square dish. I think it gives the Falcon a more
distinguished look.
Yeah, more dynamic, aerodynamic for some strange reason.
You know what I did notice in the trailer though, since I watched it so many times, is part with the chick on the speeder. When they close up, she has like this rod on the side of it, but when they
the sand people, yeah.
But when when they go out, she zooms off, and the pole that she has on the side of the whatever the speeder is gone.
Really? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that.
Yeah, dude, it's gonna blow your mind. You're gonna
because I watched it a bunch and
yeah,
I've not seen it.
And then yeah, like the more I watched it, the more I saw things. Did you see that thing I posted with the stormtrooper?
Did you catch? Yeah, I was gonna say, did you catch the design on the stormtrooper?
Oh, yeah. No. I posted when they're all in a line, and one of them is a lot shorter than the others.
I saw that. I think it's just whoever this actor was.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it was leaning forward.
Oh, okay. It wasn't
maybe.
Supposed to be a joke.
But I like your theory. I would love nothing more than it to be Luke underneath that.
Oh yeah.
thing.
Sebastian and I have been talking about this like back and forth on Facebook. Like all we want to see is just like in the next trailer, we just the original
main
guys.
The main three.
Yeah.
That's all I want. Yeah, but
the main three.
This trailer.
Chewie, R2, and C-3PO.
Yes, and I think to go back to I can't remember which one you guys said it. The rollerball droid.
Oh, that was me.
I'm thinking that's a magnet thing going on. I mean, this thing is taking off. This roller droid.
Yeah.
In terms of, it's got its own Twitter already. I saw on Twitter the other day. Yeah, it's got its own Twitter thing. It's got like roller droid, ball droid, something like that.
Really, that's funny.
And it's got like 100,000 followers. I saw the other day some guy got a tattoo on his leg of the thing.
I did. Yeah, I saw that too.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be like, is this the new Jar Jar or something, like a new character like Groot?
I hope not.
I hope not. I hope, quite honestly, it's just a passing shot.
Oh yeah, like some kind of mouser going by.
Yeah, we just see it for a second to establish this area it's in. I hope it's not a main character.
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the scenes with the X-wings on the water, that was really cool too.
Oh, that was gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
Whoa. That was gorgeous.
Yes.
And here's the thing, what's amazing about this trailer, they just stopped filming a few weeks ago.
Like they wrapped it?
Yeah, they wrapped filming maybe a month ago now. Mm-hmm. So I mean, the way film production is these days, they're simultaneously editing and doing effects while they're filming. So for ILM to crank out a shot of X-wings going along the water is nothing to them, but just that's still pretty impressive.
Right? Yeah, and the helmet's a lot more sleeker.
Yeah,
I like that. Oh, and the TIE fighters. I just love that the Falcon just like cuts off these TIE fighters. Like he's going by and he's just like boom right between them.
Right. Did you notice that those TIE fighters look unfinished?
I didn't notice that. Because it went by so fast. Oh, I also love how the shot is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, instead of, like, watching the Falcon, like, move around, the camera moves with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, it was just... We've never seen that before.
Yeah.
We've never seen the Falcon,
move
within
like
a planet, or move like that. Exactly. Or
yeah,
you're
right.
That.
We have never seen it, like, well, it's always in space.
Right.
Or landing.
Right. And here's the sad thing. Half of these shots may not even be in the movie.
Oh yeah.
I hate to be the buzzkill, but that may happen.
Right. This is just for the teaser to rub on your gums, just to get a flavor until the whole thing comes out.
I love the fact that it's a fan making the movie. Don't get me wrong, George Lucas was great. He came up with the idea, but I love the fact that he relinquished a little bit of control, and now it's people that loved it.
Right. And I thought about it the other day, and this is the way I describe that trailer. It's like George and Spielberg got together and directed this thing, and JJ just sprinkled a little bit of his own self.
Like his finesse, his little style.
Yeah, because doesn't it feel more like a bit of George, a bit of Spielberg, and a bit of JJ?
Yeah, like I do feel like it does a lot of echoes for the original, and then like the music and stuff. But
that's new music, by the way.
Yeah, and like it feels like it's like the same old, but like updated,
Right.
You can definitely see that JJ put his funk all over this.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm so glad there's no lens flares all over the place. There's more.
That would be hilarious. Yeah. To tell you the truth, I'm not gonna lie. Like as soon as I'm like, sweet, teaser's out, press play, and I'm like watching it, and like the whole scene with the desert, like it just kept going and going, and I'm like, is it gonna be this the whole time? And then
Right.
finally that one guy in the stormtrooper outfit pops up, and I'm like, oh, good.
Well, here's something interesting about this teaser. I don't know if you guys caught. Did you notice there was no Lucasfilm card or Disney card on the front?
There wasn't.
I thought I saw the Lucasfilms, but I didn't see a Disney.
No, none of them. It was black, and it just fades into the desert.
Oh, okay. No, I guess I didn't notice that.
So I'm wondering what that means.
Well,
you know what I mean?
I did see. No, the Bad Robot is there. The Bad Robot scroll does.
None of them are. Go to StarWars.com and watch it. It's not there.
Wow.
I went to the YouTube one.
Yeah, I guess I didn't notice that. That's really observant.
Yeah, go to Apple or StarWars.com. It's not there.
Yeah, and while you're at Apple, check out the GeekastX on iTunes.
Yeah. So let me ask you guys this, because I haven't really talked to anyone else about this. The title treatment for Star Wars, with it being split in The Force Awakens.
Oh yeah.
That's a departure from the way it was.
Oh yeah, instead of saying like episode whatever colon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was really surprised when they. Well, I was expecting something a lot, I don't know, cooler than, I don't know. I guess I was waiting for a boom and it was like a fizzle, and I was like,
right.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Actually, have you seen the spoof trailer where like before they released the official one, someone made a parody trailer where it's like, you know, the cards like Lucasfilms and all that, and then it's a picture of Yoda sleeping.
I didn't watch it. I refused to watch any of them because they were making me so mad.
Oh, well, it's Yoda sleeping, and he wakes up and he goes, oh, and then it says The Force Awakens.
I didn't watch. No.
Yeah, it was like,
I'm gonna have to go find it.
Yeah, it's like a 30-minute or 30-second video. 30 minutes. That'd be ridiculous. Yeah.
Mm.
So yeah, as long as like, you know, in the, you know, like in every Star Wars movie, the scroll, as long as that says Episode 7, I'm cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lucasfilm confirmed that the day the title was announced, because everyone lost their mind on Twitter. And Lucasfilm confirmed they won't be using Episode 7 in the marketing, but when you see the movie, it will say Episode 7 on the crawl.
What were we talking about with the Force Awakens? You had like an alternate title that sounded really cool.
What was it? Jedi Awakening.
Yeah,
I think that it was something like that. I think, you know, Jedi Awakening would have been better.
Or what if it was like Jedi Rebirth or something?
I mean, I think they like
Return of the Jedi.
Again.
Oh, again.
But no, Jedi Awakening or something with Jedi and Awakening would tie better to Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
I don't know. So.
Why was the Force asleep? You know, like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, here's what I've been thinking about that as well.
The Force just had to lay down for it.
Yeah. Well, think about it. After Return of the Jedi, Luke defeats Vader. The balance of the Force is
burns his body.
Yeah, burns his body. The Force is balanced.
Parties with some Ewoks.
Turned him into a 23-year-old space Force ghost.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. But then, what threat? Why does the Force need to be strong? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If Luke doesn't have a threat, why he would probably just sort of go dormant.
Right. Yeah. Like.
So as the trailer says, you know, that voiceover in the trailer.
Andy Serkis.
Confirmed. That was confirmed today. Yep. I thought it was Benedict Cumberbatch.
I did too.
When I first watched it.
I did too.
Everybody did.
It sounded like Khan.
Well, but because they pitched Andy's voice down a lot. Because I know Andy can do a deep voice.
Yeah, like Caesar. His voice is super
Caesar, deep. Or in King Kong when he did all the vocals for that, he would go low.
I didn't know he was the voice of Kong too. That's
awesome. Yeah, mixed with a bunch of other animals.
I know he did the cap. But I didn't know he did the voice.
Oh, that's his voice. If you watch the behind the scenes on that movie, if you watch the behind the scenes on that movie, he almost blew his vocal cords apart on that movie.
I love watching voice actors. Like, have you ever seen Sam Witwer do his
that
crazy
guy.
Darth Maul?
Yes.
Dude, it's so good. I'm like, ugh. I just want to hang out with him.
I mean, commitment. That's all you can say about that
Right?
guy when it comes to.
Wait. Are
He's a
you a
classically
lover
trained
of the
actor.
Witwer?
Me? Yeah.
Oh,
I like Sam.
Dude, I have such a man crush on Whitwer. It's not even funny.
seriously, he's got like 100 lady boners for Sam Witwer.
Yeah, dude.
If
But
you
it's
want,
cool, though.
if you want some amazing Sam Witwer commentary, like I said before, go to Rebel Force Radio. They've done the two hosts of that, and Sam have done film commentaries on the films.
Oh, really?
Oh,
And
dude,
he-
I'm there.
He
I'm
just
on it
goes,
right now.
He
Right?
just goes.
I'm on my way.
I
There
gotta
we
go,
go.
guys. I'll see you later.
Right?
They've done 4, 5, 6, and 1 and 2, and they're soon to come out with 3. But he just goes into stuff that you just sit there and go, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dude. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sam Witwer is like my favorite actor ever. And I like
He
but,
could
like,
possibly be his most favorite person.
Yeah,
in the world.
I keep saying we should get him on the podcast, but I feel like it's very unlikely, but I want it to be so likely.
Right. Well, did you hear that
He wants to meet all the likelies.
Yes.
Did you hear that there was a report out he's involved in Rebels?
Oh, yes! Is he
What?
going to be Palpatine?
No, I think, well, that would be amazing. But,
Dude, Tim Curry was Palpatine on the Clone Wars.
yeah,
Once.
hold on, can I go back for a second?
Yeah.
What was
Yes.
that about? What was that about?
Right.
I understand Ian Abercrombie died, and, he was an amazing actor, amazing voice actor, but you had Sam sitting right there.
But
Yeah,
he did
does
Darth
a really
Maul.
good, he does a really good impression.
He does an amazing Palpatine.
Yeah.
He could have done it. You got him on the Lucasfilm payroll. What are you going getting Tim Curry
doesn't
for?
he
Yeah,
does
I mean-
Palpatine in the Lego movies.
He's
he
straight
did-
up Star Killer. Like, yeah, they could have probably used him now that I think about it.
He does. I mean, he was Palpatine in The Force Unleashed.
The power.
He needs to be their go-to Palpatine.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that just Tim Curry. Sorry,
should
every
just-
time
They need to make him live action Star Killer, alright? He does his own stunts. It'd be amazing.
Hey, you never know. Maybe in 20 years, maybe less, we'll be seeing a Force Unleashed movie. You never know.
Right. That's what that's what the lightsaber reminded me of. The new one that everyone's hating on.
Mm-hmm.
Reminded me of one of the upgrades you can get in the Force Unleashed. You can get an upgrade where you have lightning going up and down your lightsaber.
Oh yeah,
And
yep.
you can change the color of it and stuff like that. I always had mine set to black.
Oh, another thing I heard the other day. Kind of go back to the trailer. The shot of in the X-wing.
Yeah.
And that guy's name, I'm drawing a blank on his name. That actor. Oscar Isaac is the actor there.
Uh-huh.
On his vest, on the right side, towards the bottom, written in the I forget the name of the language. It says "pull to inflate."
Huh.
Oh,
I
really?
heard that the other day. So it's upside down. I heard. So when he looks down, he just pulls it, and it's sort of his life jacket.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what
See,
I heard on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I read.
Thank you, Internet.
Yes. Thank you for all your bountiful knowledge. What I had read was the symbol, the New Republic logo. They changed it. They took off the stars.
On the Rebel Alliance?
Yeah, like you know how it's like the little circle thing, and then it has like all these stars around it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took off the circle of stars, so it's just the circle pointy thing.
Oh. So it
Trying to
doesn't look so Russian?
Yes, exactly.
Ah.
In
Okay.
Russia, X-wing drives you.
Okay. See, you guys are bringing new things I've not seen in this trailer.
Oh, we like to do that.
Yes, we love the Star Wars. Brian actually likes Star Trek better, but
I am a Star Trek fan more than I am a Star Wars fan. But I am a lover of both.
I never got into the Trek. I like the new movies, the Abrams movies, but
you know what my favorite thing about this Trek movies is the costumes, because Abrams got someone who had no clue, like had never seen the original costumes and how to make these new costumes, and they look amazing.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I was so excited when he was announced to direct, because I knew he'd be bringing his whole crew.
Well, you know R2-D2 is an Easter egg in both movies, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, it's cool.
But the most exciting thing of that trailer, just the thought when that Millennium Falcon whips around on the desert.
Oh yeah, and then
that Harrison Ford is behind the wheel of that thing.
Right, and then Chewie's next to him.
Yes, that just excites me.
Do you think he's gonna get his wish and be killed off in this, or?
Oh yeah.
Because the events in this movie are supposed to perpetuate the next two.
Oh no, I've avoided story points and story rumors like the plague, so I'm just going off my own.
Yeah,
thoughts.
I've never read any of the books. Is this based on any of them or what?
No, I mean
the extended series or the extended universe, Chewie dies, but he dies saving.
Yeah.
Han.
Was it Han and?
It was Han and
right?
His son,
it was
right?
Han and his son. I read that book.
Yeah.
It was on a.
But does it a planet explode or something?
No, a moon falls on that planet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what it
literally just drops on.
Yeah. But no, I think I don't want him to, but I think Han will die in this movie.
Yeah.
Because Harrison Ford is.
Nobody wants.
It better be epic.
Oh, it better be.
Oh, it's going to be.
Cloud of glory. It just better.
Right.
So.
It's probably that scene of the Millennium Falcon. He's probably gonna blow the crap out.
That scene is like my favorite scene. Like just how it's like all quiet, and then all of a sudden the orchestra starts, and you're like, "What?"
Yep.
And then, boom, out of nowhere, you're like, "Yes!"
And then your childhood is brought back.
Yes.
Right.
10 seconds.
And the sound effects.
It's amazing.
And all that.
Oh, let me ask you guys this. What do you think Chewie's gonna look like?
Yeah, I agree. We talked about that. I hope he's gray. I want him to.
Yes.
Oh yeah, because all the old
Remember?
I hope he looks like somebody out of the Christmas special.
Remember?
No,
dude. What are you talking about? Get out of here. I was
Not
gonna say.
You remember the Grandpa Wookiee in the back of the Christmas special?
What was his? It wasn't. Lumpy,
I only remember the Kid Wookiee.
It was Itchy. And Diane Carroll with the headset. Something's going on. That was wrong.
No, but remember? Do you remember in
I hope he
episode
looks
3?
like that.
Remember in episode 3 when they had all those Wookiees on Kashyyyk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want him to look like one of those old Wookiees.
Yeah, I hope he's got a little gray. I hope he's not pure white or pure gray. Just that would look
When
weird.
When did Chewie become an albino?
Exactly. That's one of the fears I have, that in these design meetings they go, just make them all gray.
Right.
What if it puts his teeth in?
I don't think Chewie's gonna have that big of a part, and if he does, it's not gonna be a lot of Peter Mayhew. But while he did film, if you watch Peter's Twitter account during the filming, he was not in London for a long time. So I think they just got the close-ups of him.
Yeah.
And then sent him on his way.
Yeah, I know he walks with a cane now, right? So.
No, not anymore.
What?
He got double knee replacement surgery early this summer. What was it? Last summer.
Was it specifically for this?
Yeah, because he knew it was coming, and he wanted to be in it.
He got magic legs.
Yeah.
Actually,
Go
ahead.
on.
Sorry.
He got cybernetic replacements like
Vader.
Luke at the end of Empire.
Oh. I thought you were talking about Vader when he gets his legs cut off.
I mean, I could be talking about Vader too. They're really interchangeable.
You just said Skywalker. You know, when Skywalker gets that cybernetic appendage.
Yeah, that's
as big as you can get.
They're just interchangeable.
So, alright, you know what? My idea, when they first announced the new Star Wars movie, I had this in my mind. That, alright, you know the trailer where the guy runs into the Force and pops open the lightsaber? That was in my mind. Like, I bet you that's going to be the teaser. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was just going to be a guy, he walks up, ignites the lightsaber, Star Wars Episode 7. That was...
Right? Because everyone's like, what's this lightsaber? Who's this guy? Why didn't he cut down that tree in front of him?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, before the trailer came out, that's all I thought they were going to do. I thought it was going to be something super, super simple, just to get people, to go nuts.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a lot longer than it was, you know what I mean?
Right.
But it was cool that they put that in there, because that's what was in my head. That's what I imagined.
Well, let me ask you guys this: who do you think's behind the black cloak?
I want to say it's a new guy, probably someone we've never seen, because each
Well, do you know the actors? Which actor do you think is underneath that hood?
I actually no, I don't. I'm not familiar with any of the actors.
I'm thinking it's Adam Driver.
Who's he?
He's if you go to that cast photo.
Well, are these unknowns, or was he in something?
No, some of them are knowns. I mean, I guess since I'm so kind of steeped in the behind the scenes world, they weren't anybody new to me.
Mm-hmm.
But Adam Driver, he's a tall guy.
Did you hear this indie actor they got? They got this guy. He does a lot of indie films. It seems like Mark Hamill or something.
Oh, are you talking? Yeah. Was that the guy that was in the Harry Potter movies you're talking about?
No.
Okay.
What was his name?
Mark Hamill, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Mark Hamill.
I think he does a lot of voice work.
I didn't catch that first time. You got me now.
He's a super unknown.
He's a super unknown.
On the deep before it was cool.
Yeah. Like that Harry Ford guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Harry Ford.
Harry Fordsenberg?
Yeah. Stein.
But I'll finish my point and then I'll let you guys. No, do you think it could be Adam Driver?
Andy Serkis was the only guy that I knew out of all the new guys. Like, I knew the original and then Andy Serkis. That's all.
Wait. Do you think it's Adam Driver with sort of a Vader-esque mask and Andy Serkis is providing the voice? Because he's the one voicing the trailer?
Is Andy Serkis not going to be in it?
No, he's in it, but I'm wondering... Because no one knows what he is or who he is. Is he going to be motion capture?
Yeah, I would love it if it turned out to be Jimmy Smits.
That would be... I mean, talk about a shocker.
Right? Boom.
What? No, dude, he looks way too... I hate this tree. I'm just gonna cook it down. No, if he...
For Alderaan.
If they pull down that hood and it's Jimmy Smits, I'm getting up and walking out.
I am done.
I am done. Forget 8 and 9.
You have failed. Oh, here I got my arrow. I got my arrow reference. Here's the arrow.
Throw it.
You have failed this fan. And then.
Oh, there it is.
I was gonna try to avoid it, but you set me up, bro.
Embrace it.
All right, but yeah, that would be crazy. No, I'm hoping Andy Serkis is his own separate character.
Me too.
I don't want him to like just be in there as a voiceover guy. That would be like total lack of his talent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I feel like that'd be undercutting him so hard.
Well, I had another. I mean, I'm kind of outing myself. I sit and think about Star Wars. I think about other things than Star Wars all day, but I'm just kind of bringing up all my theories on this show.
Yeah. I think about other things in Star Wars, mostly like riding a dinosaur or if I'd survive in a zombie apocalypse.
Okay, on the show Rebels, there's that big purple character, Zeb, right?
Yeah.
Now,
the original Wookiee?
He's
Anyway, there's a lot of strong rumors that Rebels is going to tie into Episode 7.
Oh, yeah?
Now, in the timeline, Rebels is 5 years before A New Hope.
Yes.
And then this Episode 7 is 30 years after Jedi. What if Andy Serkis is a very old Zeb who survived?
Oh!
The voices would match. The voices would match. He would be able to match it, and it would have to be a motion captured creature.
Wait, dude, but that means they'd have to go with the original Wookiees, and Chewie wouldn't make sense.
No. Zeb is his own creature.
Oh, what? He's not a Wookiee?
No, he's not a Wookiee. He's his own creature. He's based off the early concepts for a Wookiee. He's not a Wookiee.
What is he?
He's this weird purple wolf. Like
I know what he looks like. I just know.
Yeah, I forget his. He
doesn't have a name.
I forget his creature name. You have to look it up. But just go watch a clip of Rebels and listen to that voice, and then go listen to Andy Serkis in this trailer, and tell me that it couldn't be. He may. I mean, I'm stretching it, but that would be a cool tie-in.
That would be very cool. That would be really cool. That's a good.
I mean, I don't know. They're owned by Disney. They got Marvel writers working for them. This could very well be a thing.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, Guardians of the Galaxy out of nowhere.
What?
Right? Whoa!
What if you have like a whole planet of Groots? You're like,
Well, Groot. Yeah, they're gonna do that. You know they're gonna do that. There's gonna be a Marvel character either in a shop or a Groot along the beach somewhere.
Yeah, I can almost guarantee you'll see the Enterprise somewhere.
E.T. was in episode 2.
No, he was in.
But JJ has done Star Trek now, so he has to. He's gonna throw it in there. You know it.
Right.
I can sense
a Vulcan somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be cool.
Right. A Klingon. Oh, a Klingon, dude.
Oh my gosh, I did feel like in the second Star Trek movie they didn't really do Klingons as well. You know what I mean? Like they show them for like 2 seconds. And
I think there should have been more focus on them. But I mean, we have 3 coming up, so that's not bad.
Yeah, that's gonna be good. Well, let's turn this back to Star Wars and not Star Trek.
5-year mission.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know how I feel about that third one. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of the director. They got lined up for that.
Was it Brett Ratner?
No. Don't get me started on Brett Ratner.
It's probably Joel.
Don't get me started on Brett Ratner.
It's Joel Schumacher, isn't it?
No, it might as well be. It's what's his name? Robert Orsi.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That guy's got kind of a bad rep.
I just got a message from Jake. He says he's not gonna make it.
Aw.
Well, we're 54 minutes in.
Right. Yeah.
It's kind of late.
Kinda.
Mm.
Yeah, he said he was gonna be like 15 minutes late, but I guess it's whatever.
I'll have to come back and do
do
battle
welcome anytime.
Do battle with Jake over this sword because I heard you before I hung up say he didn't like it. So
yeah, he was totally hating on it so hard. He was saying it's like I was going on about how it's a fictional sword in a fictional universe. All right, this guy has trained his butt off with this sword. He's the master swordsman with his own unique weapon. He knows what he's doing. And everyone's like complaining like, "Oh, dude, cut off his wrist. Like you'd lose an arm using it, swinging it around." It's like, dude, he knows what he's doing.
Right.
Like it's a fictional sword in a fictional universe.
Right.
And he said fictionally, it's stupid. It doesn't matter. I'm like, what the heck? It doesn't have to be practical.
And then Sean got all, you're gonna learn today on him. And
yeah. And I totally dissed one of his favorite artists, his favorite comic book artist.
I think he peed a little bit.
Yeah, he was so mad. I don't know if you're familiar with John Romita. I started reading The Star Wars, which is.
I did read that. I did read the first issue of that.
Yeah, I started reading The Star Wars, and it's based on the original screenplay by George Lucas. And I'm like, I think they've only have 4 issues out right now, but they introduced Han Solo, and I was like, what? And because he's this huge green alien dude.
Right.
It like totally threw me off guard.
Wouldn't that have been weird if Episode 4 they would have went that way?
Oh yeah, definitely. Like,
it's a whole different movie.
Oh my goodness! I don't think it would have stood the test of time.
Yeah, because
it would have just
the effects would have been awful.
Oh, it would not worked. It would have not worked.
It would have been a B movie.
Yep, that's all it would have been, and it would have just faded into.
Harrison Ford would have like not be the
I don't think he would have done
it. Okay, yeah.
I mean, think about Harrison and how
he still got Blade Runner and Indiana Jones,
right?
And
Con Air. No, that's
Con Air.
Is that Nicolas Cage?
He's
in some kind of president movie. I know that.
Air Force One.
There you go.
I didn't know if
Patriot
joke
Games.
Again.
No. But yeah, dude. So much stuff that changed.
Henry?
Like
regarding Henry.
In the first issue, what is it in the first issue? And is Anakin's dad? What's his dad's name?
It's all.
Is it Luke? Is his dad's name's Luke? Or no, Luke is Obi-Wan.
Yeah, Lucas. It's all backwards.
Yeah.
What you think it'd be?
But the dude like freaks out and rips off his robes to reveal that he's nothing but an arm and a head attached to a robot body.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah, that was weird.
And then they don't say may the fourth be with you. They say may the force of the others be with or guide you or something.
Yeah, it was something like that. It was very Flash Gordon, which
Yeah.
That's what George based all this off of.
And they have like really, I was really surprised about that because like all their costumes look like from X-Men that Jim Lee wrote. So like you have these weird head covers.
Yeah.
Where, like they frame their face up and then like the hair sticks out.
Right. I mean, if you go back and watch the Flash Gordon serials, you'll see where George got all this stuff from. You'll see his influences where he got this stuff. So.
I have a question. Have you read the original screenplay?
No, but I know I know enough. I mean, ask your question. Let's see if I know.
All right,
it.
in the first issue of this comic, they reference Chewie, but like, is that Chewbacca Chewie, or is that just a random guy named Chewie? Because like in the original screenplay, was Chewbacca in it?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that the main players were always there. It was always
Right.
twins, a wizard, a scoundrel, and his co-pilot. The Chewie was always there because George based Chewie off of his dog named
Really?
Indiana.
Oh yeah.
That's where he got the inspiration from because he would ride to
That's where he got
work back
Indiana
and
Jones
forth
from.
with his dog Indiana by his side. And one day he looked over and he said, "Isn't that kind of a funny image? Wouldn't that be a funny image to have, you know, this man driving this ship with a dog?"
Right.
next to him?"
Yeah. Don't get caught.
And then we got Spaceballs.
Oh yeah. Oh
Ah.
yeah. I forgot about that. Did you ever watch the epic rap battles of history where it's like Darth Vader versus Adolf Hitler, and he goes, "I prefer the Rick Moranis version of you."
No.
Yeah.
I've not seen that.
Oh yeah, dude. Have you guys ever seen any of the epic rap battles of history?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
We were watching them the other day.
Yeah, we were. All right. So I guess that's it for this episode of GeekastX, special Star Wars episode. Again, check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Facebook at Facebook official, or what is it? Facebook.com, The Geekazoid Official. Jake is on Twitter at all at stake Jake.
And I'm on Twitter at Barker Studios, all lowercase. If anyone wants to follow me.
Yeah. What about you don't want to plug your website?
I guess I can.
All right.
It's Sebastian. It's SebastianBarker.com. SebastianBarker.com.
Yeah, guys, definitely check that out. It's really good stuff. Various like what would you even call it? Like you have paintings there.
I've been more doing paintings, but I've been dreaming of so many short film ideas that I just need to get them down on paper and just make them.
Yeah.
So
dude,
hopefully 2015 will be a good year of new visual effects stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah, I know you have a lot of like I wouldn't call it like a sizzle reel, but like you know what I mean, like a bunch of like visual effects stuff that you have done.
Yeah, it's my demo reel, but it's old and
like a B-roll.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's my demo reel from college, and I just look at it and I wonder why I did some of the things I did. You just looking back, you go, why did I do that?
That's what everybody does.
Right.
Oh yeah.
That's the fun part.
Yeah.
Brian and I like to do some amateur writing sometimes, so if you ever need like, I don't know, want to do a collaboration or something, hit us up.
Oh yeah, yep. Hey, thanks for having me, guys. I really appreciate it. This was fun.
Thanks for being here.
No problem.
Yeah.
Brad, do you want to say anything before we go?
It's a trap.
Yeah, there you go. And may the force be with you, and that's it.